Look at your goofy ass. Goofy ass nigga. Winter is here. Shout out to the Godfather. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. He was right, man. He was right. Winter is here. The job market is kicking these women asses. They cannot find a job. They talk so much shit about you. Said that you are not on their level. You don't match their income. You're not good looking enough. I make all this money by myself. I don't need a man. You got these women struggling right now because they can't find a job. They worked a nice little corporate job, put their career above everything. They were more loyal to that company than that company was to them. They helped make that company so much money, and boom, these companies laid off these women, saying it's due to AI. The jobs are going overseas. We don't need any more DEI hires, so your job is eliminated. You got a lot of women in their feelings because it stings and it burns right now, because these women, when they started making money, the first thing they did was they probably moved into a luxury apartment that they could barely afford, living paycheck to paycheck, to flex, front on the gram. That happens a lot here in New York City. The first thing you do is you move into a luxury apartment when you start making money. Overpriced, high rise, yeah. But you were living paycheck to paycheck. You already maxed out all your credit cards. Now you're spending money you don't have to travel and flex on the gram. Acting like you got it like that, but you really don't. It's hurting these women right now because they are broke. They were broke before. They had a job, but they were spending the money so quickly. But now they're extremely broke because they have no job. You got women who probably did Uber Eats for 2 days and said they can't do it anymore. It's too hard. It's too tough. You got women who worked in these little stupid offices, these corporate offices, and they look down on guys who are plumbers, electricians, janitors, guys who are in the union, guys who are not even facing any layoffs right now, guys who worked hard labor jobs. It was a majority. You had a lot of below average women who got an ego boost because they were working these little office jobs. But now, boom, winter is here. Fellas, hold the line. Do not save these women. Let's watch this video.
I've been applying to jobs and whatnot, but today I just got really sad because it's been since May that I got laid off and I still can't find a job. And I just kind of sat there and just stared at my computer and I was just like, what am I kind of doing with my life right now? It's been since May and I can't find a basic job, and I got really sad because my savings can only go so much. Rent is so expensive in the Bay Area, and I just have.
It's not good to be unemployed in California. She's right on that. But I'm pretty sure she got a simp who's helping her out. All she has to do is go on a dating app and some simp's going to help her pay her rent. She can easily find a sugar daddy. But California, it's not good to be broke in California.
A little panic attack in a way because I don't know what to do. It's really hard for me to find a job right now. I don't know why nowhere's hiring, but yeah.
So me and a few friends, we were talking about how hard it is and aggravating to navigate this current job market because either no one ever responds.
And you guys, keep in mind, even though they're out of work, majority of these women are going to be flooding the dating apps because they have all this free time and they are going to be looking for help. They think because they give you some sex that you are obligated to help them pay their bills. That's a red flag there. You need to have like a 3-strike program when you start dealing with women. They're unemployed, no job, strike right there. Over 30, strike right there. High body count, strike right there. Like if she's unemployed, that's just 3 strikes right there. Don't even deal with her because she's going to be asking you for help. And it's not a good deal. It's a bad deal for you.
Back to you. You don't know if the job has been filled or you fill out these long applications and it's just crickets. It's super frustrating. It's very frustrating. I have been without a full-time 40-hour week paying job for about 2 years now, and I've applied to
2 years. She could have easily found a job she could have easily found something. She has a car. She could easily do Uber Eats, something. She could easily found a low paying job, whether it's Target, Walmart, until she finds a better job. The men do this all the time. When men get laid off, they may have to take a low paying job, but they will work that job while they are still applying for a higher paid job. Men have, men don't mind doing that. It's these women who think they are too good for that. She's been out of work for 2 years. What the hell was she doing for 2 years? But I guarantee her goofy ass was on the dating apps for 2 years, even though she was unemployed.
ton of jobs. My friend and I, we were talking about this because not only are we super skilled in what we do, but like we have master's degrees, we have years of experience under our belt.
Okay, but what do you have a master's degree in? Because women major in they major in dumbass programs. They don't do the research. And they're probably in a lot of college debt. They will rack up all this debt for a program, some major, that's not even going to pay them enough money to pay back their debt. If you're not in the business school, an engineer or a doctor, like you may not be making that much money like that. Like you got a master's degree. What is your degree in? And it better not be no damn African American studies.
Yet we can't secure either an interview, get an answer back on, hey, this job has been filled. Even when you go through the internal portals, no one answers you. You talk to people on LinkedIn, you send them a message kind of still gets left on read. No one responds to you. People tell you to use LinkedIn, use your network. You're using and utilizing all the tools that you have, yet it's still nothing. I don't remember it being this hard to navigate. It's exhausting. I mean, you have these people fresh out of college. It's super frustrating when you see people fresh out of college being able to secure a job before you, who has the skill set, who is a hard worker, and you can't get anything.
Keep in mind, she did not tell us what her major is, and she didn't even tell us what are her skills. You keep on saying, you keep on comparing, well, these kids are getting jobs. Yeah, they probably majored in something that is lucrative. They probably went to the business school. They probably what is your major, sweetheart? I don't want to hear all this stuff. I got all the skills. What is your major and what are those skill sets that you possess? Again, it better not be no damn African American studies or psychology.
Or can't even get an answer back at that. And you don't want to seem like you're pestering people when you're sending them a message. So it's just when did it become like this? I don't know.
Got back from a job fair and I just want to say what the hell? I thought last year was bad. This year, trash. It's a dumpster fire. I've been to 2 this week. At the first one, there were 3 employers. At this one, there were 4 employers. There were hundreds and hundreds of people who signed up. I've just been personally doing a lot of contract work, and so I really wanted to settle down and find something full-time. But the way things are going, I might just be a contractor forever. Be tired of going from project to project, from client to client.
Man, and I'm telling you, do not date a broke, unemployed woman. You are a loser if you do that. You are who you attract. When you date a woman, if you're trying to date a woman serious, she's a reflection of you. Do not date an unemployed woman. She will not give you the same grace if she met your unemployed ass. Treat these women the same way that they would treat you. And you already know how it is, how women are hard on men. What about all these men who got laid off as well, too? And if they try to date these women, will look at these guys crazy. Oh, you need to get a job. Your goofy ass needs to get a job too and get off the dating apps as well. Guys, do not take these women seriously, please.
I guess in retrospect, when I had the 9 to 5, well, more 8 to 6, had that, I really wanted more flexibility. They always say like the grass is greener on the other side, because like when I had the 9 to 5, I was miserable, and now that I have the more flexible life, I am still miserable. Maybe the lesson is we're just gonna be miserable no matter what. I'm giving myself 30 days to find a salary position that I actually care about. Here, I did find something and I got a few offers, except I just was not passionate about the industry or field. And so if you want...
So you got offers, but you were not passionate. But you're still choosing to be unemployed. Just take the job until you find something better. These women are putting themselves in these positions. A lot of these people got offers, but no, I didn't like it. I'd rather still be unemployed. Take it until you find something better.
Join me on this 30-day job search find. At the end of March, we will 100% be employed. I'll be posting.
If I was a recruiter or whatever and I saw her say that, like I got offers, but I wasn't passionate, I wouldn't even hire her. Get your goofy ass off TikTok.
Just like more about that process, and yeah, that's really all my page is gonna be. Besides the fun stuff. Yeah, join me if you're interested.
Forget getting rejected by a man. Have you ever woken up to an email of you getting rejected from a job that you literally spent so much time and effort on trying to get, going through all these...
Have you guys noticed that unemployed women, they're broke, but they still have money to get the makeup, fake eyelashes, and the weave and stuff? Because this costs money. So it's funny they'll probably be maxing out their credit cards for this. But yeah.
rounds, going through final stage, even going in person for the final interview to end up not getting it. I'm holding back tears.
Men go through this all the time, but men don't go on TikTok bitching about it.
Because that's real heartbreak.
Let me just share with you today why I'm so freaking frustrated at the world and at life right now. So let me set the scene for you. You're in high school, right? You decide to go to college, a 4-year program at a well-respected university, and you decide to pursue a major that not only is like probably arguably one of the hardest majors to complete, but also a major with very rigorous coursework, a chemical engineering degree, right? Out of every engineering, like I can name maybe 2.
Okay, she's chemical engineer. Okay. Yeah, that's a good degree to major in. I thought she was going to say either drama, theater, or psychology or some social work bullshit. But okay, that's a career field to get into, so.
Engineering degrees that are harder than that being like nuclear engineering and aerospace engineering. Like that's probably it. Maybe there's more, but like that's chemical engineering is up there for one of the hardest engineering majors, okay? And engineering in general is just a hard major, okay? So not only do you do that, right? You're a D1 athlete at this university.
Yeah, you guys, let me know in the comments. Are any of you guys engineers? How is the job market? Is she speaking facts from her experience about how hard it is for her? Because she's unemployed.
So you spent the past 4 years working your ass off to uphold a GPA of over 3.8, which in college is insane, first of all, but to do it under a chemical engineering degree, that's even crazier, okay? Not a lot of people do that. Okay, boom. So that's the scene right now, right? So you're a senior now, and it's time to enter the workforce technically this summer because you're graduating, right? Except no one's fucking hiring anywhere. No one's hiring. No one wants to like accept you for an internship. Like no one's literally doing anything, and now you're just stuck with a degree that you like no one's gonna let you use. And I'm quite literally going back to school for my master's degree, for my 1-year master's degree, simply because I know that I don't stand a chance within the workforce that how it is right now. Like I literally don't stand a chance. For the past 2 years, 3 years I've been applying for internships. Haven't landed one chemical engineering internship. I landed one like environmental engineering internship, which I went there and it was literally no engineering at all. It was basically testing water and it was a waste of my time, right? Okay. But literally I've applied to over 70 internships just this year, not including last year and the year before. Just this year I've applied to over 70 internships, right? I've got an interview with one. And today I finally got rejected from that fucking one, okay? Like, literally. And on top of that, I've like beefed up my resume this year, right? I like sat down, put together a professional resume last year, but I added some new stuff this year. And I sent it to people that go through the hiring process for engineers. And I've been told multiple times that it looks great and that like they're very impressed with everything that I have that's on my resume and that they'd be surprised if someone didn't hire me. Well, it's a fucking surprise! Like, you might be thinking, oh, maybe this is just a you problem. No, it's not a me problem. That's the thing that's even crazier. It's not a me problem. Out of everyone in my chemical engineering class that's a senior this year at my school, right? Okay, we have 3 categories. A category of people that are going into the workforce this year, right? So they're graduating, they're going to go into the workforce. The category of people that are going to get their doctorate's degree at their PhD at another university. And then this is the category I fall into, people that are staying at the university and completing their 1-year master's degree, right? So we're going to take out the PhD students, right? So that leaves two of us, people entering the workforce and people doing their master's degree. Between both of these, the number of people that have a job or internship, I've asked around one, and it's a 30-year-old guy who probably has experience. Like he's 30, he's been doing this for like He probably has some other sort of experience that we don't, like, I don't know what it is, but one. What the actual fuck? And I've talked to people that, like I said, do hire internships or chemical engineers, or work with a company that like has chemical engineers, and they just said that no one needs them right now. No one needs chemical engineers right now, which fucking blows, because the data also projects that within 10 years, chemical engineers are going to be like a rarity. Like, no one's doing the degree anymore. So in 10 years time, there's not gonna be enough of us to go around. But I need that shit right now because I need a job. So how, within 10 years, we're not gonna have any, but right now I can't even get a job?
You guys, let me know in the comments, 10 years from now, you think the chemical engineer is going to be a done thing? Let me know, because I'm thinking that engineers are always employed, but I guess not. I know there's mass layoffs going on every month, but let me know if you're an engineer. Please let me know how the job market is for engineers right now.
Get a fucking internship, okay? And it's just so frustrating how much time and effort, like, I sacrificed relationships, sleep, time, all of this to up a GPA above 3.85 in a chemical engineering degree while being a D1 athlete. That's not easy to do. That's not easy to do. Period. Like, and I know, like, your GPA isn't everything, but I've been told multiple times that, like I said, I have a great resume. People love my personality. I just don't know what it is. I don't know who's getting these internships. Maybe it's all PhD students. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm actually at a loss of, like, what to do, because I'm gonna there's no hope for me this summer. I've applied, like I said, to over 70 internships, and I've only got interviewed for once and got rejected from that one. So there's, like, at this point in the year, like, they're done for the summer. So I'm screwed. I'm fucking screwed, because I'm gonna be doing my master's degree and come out still with no fucking experience. And then how am I gonna enter the workforce with no experience, expecting people to hire me? So what the
Does it make sense for her to get her? Let me know in the chat. Does it make sense for her to get her master's degree if there's no work? So is it worth the loans that she'll have to take out to get a master's degree if she doesn't have any experience, she's not even working because no jobs are hiring? Is it worth it to get more loans to go get her master's for this? Let me know what y'all think. Do you think it's because she's gonna have to pay this back at the end of the day? That's why, yeah, she's extremely stressed. She needs to pay off her loans. And you know what's probably funny is she probably thought goofy ass Biden was gonna forgive all the loans. No. That didn't happen. I know a lot of women who thought Biden and Kamala were going to forgive all the loans. No.
What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to find a job? And the crazy thing is, chemical engineering is, like, closely related to, if you go down that path, environmental engineering, right? And why are environmental engineers needed everywhere? And the thing is, I could probably land an environmental engineering internship. It's just that I did not go through all that extra work and take all those extra classes, because, I'm sorry, but environmental engineering is relatively easy. I said it there. So I did not take the more rigorous coursework and pain to settle for a job that I, one, don't even want, two, is going to be below what I should be earning, and three, is just, like I said, I didn't go to school for that, and I didn't take harder classes to settle for something like that. And you might be thinking, oh, just take an environmental engineering internship for this year, and then next year you'll have internship experience. The experience is almost irrelevant. It's going to be irrelevant, right? like if you're trying to get a chemical engineering degree, but you're like, oh, I had an internship where I picked flowers. I'm not saying that's what environmental engineering is, but, like, I had an internship where I picked flowers and I sang to little babies. They're going to be like, okay, I don't give a fuck. It's not related. Like, I'm actually so screwed. I'm not going to be able to find a job for, like, fucking 5 years. And I went into this degree because I like it, but also because it's supposed to provide a stable life, okay? Why? Like, I know the job market's bad for everyone, but, like, are we serious? I never thought that engineers would not be able to be hired. How am I supposed to find a fucking internship? And the one that I really wanted the most out of everything I applied to was the one that I got an interview with, and I was so excited that I even got an interview. So it just hurt even more because that was the one that I really, really wanted. And with some really cool stuff that they're going to be working on too. It's just so frustrating. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I go to all the career fairs on campus and everyone's like, oh, we're just not hiring, we're not taking internships at the time. Like, what do you want me to do? How am I supposed to get a job? How am I supposed to live after school? Huh? School was supposed to be the hardest part of this job life thing. Not finding the job. And the thing is, I live in Baltimore. The Baltimore to DC pipeline is literally made for chemical engineers. Literally made for us. And I still can't find a fucking job. I'm gonna have to go to fucking Texas and go to petroleum engineering now. Which I also have no idea what to do with that. But they're probably not even hiring either. And I've been looking outside of Maryland. Trust me, I've been looking outside of Maryland. Like, I don't know what to...
Y'all, she's light-skinned. Y'all want to save her? She in Baltimore. Y'all trying to save her and help her out? She light-skinned. You niggas love light-skinned girls. Let me know what y'all think.
Anymore. So if anybody on here has connections or wants to hire me as a chemical engineer, please, I promise I'm great. I don't know what else to say. I'm great, okay? I promise you, I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, really? Arch that back then. Arch that engineer back. It's crazy, man. Winter is here, yo. And people thought Kevin Samuels was bullshitting, but winter is here. Do not save these women, y'all. Do not save these women, fellas. Hold the line. Continue to do what y'all do, okay? Focus on yourself. Stack this money. Don't share it with these hoes, all right? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right, I'll holla at y'all. Peace.